Welcome to GrowifyLabs. There's a pattern in AI search that frustrates a lot of good small businesses. The AI keeps recommending the big, recognizable names, even when a smaller player is genuinely better. Today, why that happens, and the specific work that closes the gap. It's called entity authority. This is one of the highest leverage things you can do for AI visibility, and most people have never heard the term. Let's fix that. Start with the why, because it's not favoritism, it's how these systems reduce risk. A language model recommending a business is putting its credibility on the line. So it gravitates toward entities it recognizes, names it has seen described consistently across many trusted sources, associated clearly with a topic. A well known brand is a low risk answer. An unknown name, however good, is a gamble the model would rather not take. That recognition is what entity authority means. The model doesn't just know your name exists, it knows who you are, what you do, and that you're associated with your field. It has an entity for you, and that entity is well connected. A little theory, kept short, because it's genuinely useful. Search engines and AI models don't just store strings of text, they store entities, people, companies, products, concepts, and the relationships between them. GrowifyLabs isn't a keyword to these systems. Ideally, it's an entity connected to SEO, to iGaming, to specific people, to a location. The more clearly and consistently those connections are established across the web, the more confidently the model can place you in an answer. Weak or contradictory signals, and you're a fuzzy string it can't safely use. Here's the concrete data behind all this. It's not just links, it's mentions. AirOps 2026 analysis found that around 85% of the brand mentions feeding AI answers came from third-party sources, not the brand's own website. Read that again. The model's picture of you is built mostly from what other people say about you, not what you say about yourself. Your site matters, but the web's consensus about you matters more. So here's the work in order of leverage. 1. Define your entity clearly on your own turf. A strong, specific about presence, a consistent description of who you are and what you're expert in, author identities with real credentials. Give the model an unambiguous starting point. 2. Be relentlessly consistent. The same business name, the same description, the same core facts everywhere you appear. Contradictory information across the web weakens the entity. Consistency strengthens it. This is unglamorous and it's decisive. 3. Get connected to the right things. Structure data that establishes relationships, being listed and described accurately in the authoritative references for your field, associations with recognized entities in your space. You want the model to see you sitting inside the right neighborhood. 4. Earn mentions across trusted third-party sources. Because 85% of the picture comes from elsewhere. Digital PR, genuine coverage, expert contributions, and being referenced by credible sites are the engine of entity authority. Not bought at scale, earned. That's the moat, and it's the part competitors can't quickly copy. One honest note, because this is where people give up. Entity authority is a compounding asset, not a campaign. You won't flip a switch and appear in every answer next week. But it's also the most durable AI visibility work there is, because it's built on genuine recognition. It survives model updates and algorithm changes that wipe out tactical hacks. Slow and permanent beats fast and fragile. So, honestly, AI prefers brands because recognition lowers its risk, and recognition is something you can deliberately build. Define your entity, keep it consistent everywhere, connect it to the right things, and earn mentions across the sources these systems trust. It's the least hacky and most durable lever in AI search, which is exactly why it works. This is the core of our AI search visibility work. The link's below if you want help building it. Thank you for listening. If this was useful, follow GrowifyLabs. We publish multiple videos on this every week. And tell me in the comments, has a big brand ever been recommended over you when you knew you were better? That's the gap we're closing. I read every reply.